and the club history, and I think we should be putting our hands together for the person who actually organises this every year.
You just went like, there we go.
You can say that when you're a winner. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
I've been beaten into a pulp into second place again.
So has Chris already got all his, has he? Chris? Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
You watched first quarter.
I think you should say...
Let's shall we carry on straight to the President's Award? I think some people might want to watch the game.
Yeah, that sounds right.
More suspense.
There's a bit of housekeeping to go with that too.
Is there? Oh, do you want a housekeeping announcement, Mr. Brooker?
A housekeeping announcement. Tomorrow, don't go wandering off early because I've got to come round and collect $50 a head off. And I know who you are. I've written the list.
And check the cloth.
And check the clock.
Can you just pay the extra money straight to John?
Go to John.
Yeah.
Oh no, you have to give John a kiss.
All right. Thank you, John. I will now have the pleasure of awarding the President's Trophy for 2010. This is always a pleasure, and it is always a fairly difficult task to decide of all the members who have made significant contributions to our ski club over the recent years, going back as far as one may wish to go. There's so many people whose names come to mind. But this year I thought that I would reflect a bit perhaps on the history of the club, and I would take a look not only at people who are active today, but I might consider people who have been active in the past and who are no longer as active as they were at one time. And some events of recent time caused me to think that that might be a good way to go this year. And so the individual who is the recipient of the award this year is someone we should often think of when we are in the kitchen. It is someone without whom we may have nothing to sleep upon. So those of you who are thinking back in the years, are thinking, kitchen and sleeping. Who has been the material contributor to sleeping or the kitchen? Well, narrow down the kitchen a little bit. If it weren't for this individual, we would have nothing to eat off of. All right? And if it were not for this individual, we would not have anything to sleep on, because if I'm not mistaken, when we first had things to sleep on, they were also acquired from the same institution that provided all of our plates.
There used to be laws against it.
This individual also is responsible for introducing Donna and I to Opal Ski Club.
Oh, it's rigged!
And this individual also continues to keep an eye on Opal Ski Club, even though he is not terribly active within the club any longer. When we look under our feet, we should also think of this individual because he also looks after and cleans our carpets every year before the season starts. And this individual is, of course, Alan Clark. Is our recipient this year, and obviously, as you are well aware, Alan was here earlier this evening, and I did actually pull him aside and asked him if there was any chance that he could stay for dinner. He told me he was not able to do so, so I advised him that he was the recipient of the award this year, and he was very touched. I actually gave him the medallion at that time. So we did slip away, so he wanted me to thank everybody on his behalf. He was very touched, he was very appreciative, and he thanks everyone very, very much. So on behalf of Alan, he very graciously accepted the award and asked Kate if you would be in a position to drop it off tomorrow on your way through.
We've got Lexi David does it.
He was very happy. So again, Alan was very, very happy recipient. And I thought what I might do as well is, because actually I had lost track of it, but I thought I might just read out the Roll of Honor on the cup in front of us. 2003, Ian Leach. 2004, John Berkery. 2005, 2005, Michael Motzi. 2006, Ron Barnett. 2007, David Smith. 2008, John and Nikki Bridges. 2009, Christopher and Erica Berkery. And now 2010, Alan Clark. So that is the roll of honor, if ever there was one, for the Ski Club. Cheers, everybody.